I did not have sexual relations with that man. I'm just kidding. I did. Possibly. Cat's out of the bag.
Here's how it works. This guy's done something that you don't like in the past. Here's what you do. Stop watching him. End of discussion.
He started a comment. Sketch is being accused of...
Sketch is being accused. Language is crazy. Like he's committed some crime, accused of something. Very simple. There's a guy called Sketch. Now, I did briefly touch on this. Not in that case. When this happened last week, I want to say, whenever it was. But I didn't really have much to say about it because it was like, oh, this guy was gay once or something, dude. And it's like, oh, okay, he did some gay porno or something. To me, it was just a comedic thing. And then I was talking about other stuff. But throughout the course of like the last couple of days, it turned into this massive drama. And people were like genuinely upset by the fact this guy had done gay porn. I'm just like, really? You're not seeing the funny side of this? Why are you acting so, you know, uptight about it? I don't know. It just seems like it's almost like that old school homophobia, right? Where people are acting like it's some big, you know, mark on him. I mean, some marks were probably left, to be fair. But to me, it's just not a big deal. It's just a bit of comedy. Something to laugh at, really. But everyone was turning it into this enormous drama. And like the way people were wording it was like, Sketch responds to the allegations. The allegations of what? Sucking a BBC for a couple of quid. I mean, dude, really? I don't know, man. It just seemed like a very excessive response to what should have been a kind of funny moment. And yeah, like I say, it just seems like old school kind of homophobia, you know? Which I don't like. Listen, I'm all about that newfangled homophobia. The kind that's, you know, says, hey, maybe gay dudes should stop being so promiscuous in order to reduce their chance of STIs. That's the kind of homophobia I'm about. Not this old school stuff. But yeah, it was like, first of all, these pictures got posted. Some of them I can't show because they're a little bit too sexualized. But I guess this is an example, right? I don't know how people found this. But essentially, it was stuff like this. So it was like matching up the glasses, the appearance and stuff like that. And saying, oh, look, he did gay porn. And that was it. That's how it started. I thought it would just be a comedy thing, but I guess I underestimated some people's perspective on this. And yeah, all these people, what was it, Sneeko? Basically, it was a lot of the kind of like rightoid, rumble kicked style influencers. They were the ones that were coming out that were really going hard at him, not in a way that he likes. But the other thing that I think caused issues for people is that this guy, I think, was also doing a bit of cross-dressing as well. Right? So I think that added an extra element of degen, you know, flavor to the situation that people also had a problem with that. So in any case, a massive overreaction as far as I could tell. Yeah, Stylo, I think there were some of the homophobic blacks that were speaking about it too. Do you know what, you know, I get that it gets overused, and just because someone is homophobic, you know, doesn't mean that they're necessarily into dudes or whatever. But it's almost like there is an element of like wanting to dismiss it so hard that I'm a bit like, I don't know, bro. Are you like worried that you might see it and you might like it? I don't know, bro. It's so weird to me. Why do you care so much about this guy having done gay porn to the point you're framing it like he's raped someone? And on top of that as well, we just don't have the same energy for women. There is obviously criticism of women that comes from having done porn previously, that comes from a different kind of, you know, place. But I just don't see, like, you would never expect Sasha Grey or who's the other porn star that's on Twitch now? Like, you would never expect them to do a video apologizing for having done porn. But for one reason or another, this guy has been, you know, pressured to the point where he feels he's got to issue out a statement about it. Well, Morpie still does porn, I think. Not Mia Malkova, you know, the one that busted their back at TwitchCon. And there's loads of them. Yeah, loads of them have gone to Twitch. But the point is, there's no pressure on them. You'd never expect them to release a statement to apologise for having done porn. But this guy did. And I do think there's an aspect of the homophobia thing there that comes into it, which is just a bit stupid to me, you know? Yeah, she busted her back in the pit. It wasn't anything sexual. Yes, Adriana Chechik. Yes, that's who I'm thinking of. But yeah, Turkey Tom, funnily enough, he was on earlier. Maybe we can have a look at his video about this. But I want to see his apology first and see what he had to say for the situation. I get what you're saying, Chud. It's just the fact it came out of nowhere. If anything, Sketch amped it up by leaving his shoes and glasses behind and running away as if it's extreme. Oh yeah, Sketch didn't help himself, but like... there was a lot of pressure on him. Like, it's the way it's phrased. This isn't even the worst of it. Sketch is being exposed. Like, it's like they're talking about it like he's been messaging a minor. And it's not that deep. Sketch is being exposed for owning a gay OnlyFans. Do you know what I mean? It's just the tone of it is all wrong to me. Yeah, it's like, who cares? He gobbled a couple of gocks. I can't, dude. Anyway, so in any case, he issued this apology, I guess, is how it's framed. Let's see.
God damn, where were y'all before? Fuck! Elephant in the room, I got a haircut. Wasn't planning on doing this today, but I guess so. Okay, I'll start from the top. Look at this, open and honest. That was me.
This is quite funny the way he's doing it. Open and honest. Like, that's just such a wild concept that you've got to open and honestly proclaim that you used to do gay porn. This dude is funny. Bro, he should have doubled down. He should have said, well, you didn't like that, I'm going to do it again. Got a shoot booked tonight with Tyrone. With Tyrone and Jamal. They're going to come and run a train on my asshole. That would have been based.
That was me. It's okay, though. I will tell you what. Okay. 2 years ago, I did some stuff. I'm sorry if you've seen some of the stuff. You know,
Bro, he's apologizing for this, right? Oh my god, it's like Hunter Biden all over again, right? Guys, look, this guy did gay porn. Look at the gay porn. Look at the gay porn. Oh, did you not know? Oh, I've got the clip here. Look, here he is, gay porn. Bro, why are you fucking... At least some of them, like, censored it and just put out the basic information. Some people were, like, you know, putting out the footage and shit. Bro, what's wrong with you? Despite the memes, I do not want to look at gay porn on Twitter, okay? Fuck me. They're putting it out there.
I'm a changed person.
Wait, you can't attract the whole audience if you're something people disagree heavily on. Sorry, is this guy running on a platform of gay porn bad? Is he out there going every stream, yeah, guys, I think gay porn's terrible. I think anyone that's done gay porn is real bad. Or is he just a normal streamer? What are you on about? He's not, to my knowledge, he's not some anti-gay porn guy. He's just a regular streamer, no? Right? Am I missing something? One of those conservative found in the middle of a fucking man flesh sandwich? He's just a regular dude. His conservative audience. What does it matter? Why does that matter? What difference is it to them? If they never knew, it wouldn't matter, would it?
This is going worse than I thought it was. So 2 years ago...
Think of the children. Think of the children. Well, in that case, the people that shared it are responsible. Because no one knew about this before they shared it. So the people that are introducing the kids to the porno are the people that have shared it by that logic. Because he certainly wasn't talking about it. He certainly wasn't directing anyone from his audience to go and look at it. right? These rightoids that are flying off the handle about it, posting endless clips of his dick or whatever. I didn't see the clips, but posting whatever clips. They're more responsible for introducing it to kids than he is. He didn't want it fucking mentioned, obviously.
I did not have sexual relations with that man. I'm just kidding. I did. Possibly. Cat's out of the bag. It's okay. What else do I have to say? I don't know. Thank you to all my people that have been sticking up for me. I understand if you're mad. Shit hit the fan. I don't go on Twitter. I deleted. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't delete Twitter. I have been.
No, the point I was making about Hunter Biden is that in criticizing Hunter Biden, it's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But people just felt the need to endlessly share pictures of him, his cock, him with hookers, and so on. That's the point I'm making. And it's the same with this. You're trying to make some grand critique of the fact that he's got people that wouldn't like that kind of thing. But all you're doing is sharing, it's like, just say what it is. Be honest about it. You're just gossiping. It's just fucking gossip, okay? And that's fine. I don't care if you're just honest about it. Right? You're gossiping about, someone's affairs that they clearly don't want out there. Don't have a problem with that, but be honest about it and stop acting like you're exposing something that's bad. You just want to have a laugh with the veneer of respectability of calling this guy out for what? For nothing. There's nothing to call him out for. He's done nothing wrong. Right? He did some gay porn. He's now a streamer. He doesn't want to connect the two. Right? What's the problem here? There is no problem. People are mad because they hate the gays. And not in a way where it's like reasonable, like, like the fucking, the piss pig orgy shit. He just did gay porn. That's it. There's nothing to this. There's nothing. He's done nothing wrong at all.
Cautiously avoiding it. It's like fucking landmines everywhere I go. Okay, I was dealing with some addiction problems. A couple of them. But no excuse there. I guess. Just trying to give you some background here. What else was I going to say?
I don't know why you're comparing it to Arcturus. Listen, okay? The basic point I'm making is people say the purpose is A.
Money
okay?
People.
His only mistake was cosplaying as Captain Marvel.
Okay, thank you for the 384. They're saying the thing is A, we're trying to expose Hunter Biden for corruption, or we're trying to expose this person who's done degen shit to expose it to his audience or whatever, right? But then what you do is B, which is share gossip tier shit, which isn't relevant to point A, right? All I'm saying is I wasn't seeing a lot of Burisma discussion in terms of the Hunter Biden stuff on Twitter. It was, oh look, here's a picture of him with his cock out measuring crap. I mean, come on, bro. Okay? That's the comparison that I'm making. I'm not saying you can't criticize Hunter Biden, but just be honest and make what you're doing match what you're actually talking about, Simple. Very simple. And in this case, there is no wrongdoing. There's arguably wrongdoing with Hunter that you can point out. This guy has got no wrongdoing whatsoever, so there's nothing to expose or point out. All he's done is in his past done some gay porn. That's it. That's the grand crime this guy has committed. It's a total nothing burger that fucking retarded rightoid fucking morons have pumped up into this massive story for no reason. It's nothing. There's nothing to this.
Yeah, that was me. I fucked up. I won't do it again. I'm just kidding. Well, I am dead serious about not doing it again. That was a dark time. Rough time. 89,000? Who the fuck am I? Jinxie? Hey, love my brother Jinxie. Not like that, though. Just my brother. I don't know. Stay off Twitter.
Honestly, it feels like the right... Okay, you guys are acting like leftoids about this, okay? Here's how it works. This guy's done something that you don't like in the past. Here's what you do. Stop watching him. End of discussion. That's it, okay? Like, bro, what do you're just like the fucking leftovers who complain about someone saying the N-word 10 years ago. Oh no, this is so bad. How can anyone support this guy? Just stop fucking watching him. You probably never watched him in the first... Fucking hell. I'm choking on my words. I'm so angry. You probably never even fucking watched him in the first place. And you just have got this cause to bang your fucking queer moral drum about, okay? There's nothing to this. Why not focus on stuff that is actually criticizable and condemnable? Okay? I'm with you on some stuff. Okay, I agree that some of the stuff involving kids at Pride and stuff, yeah, some stuff I'm definitely going to be on board with some of your concerns and criticisms. But this is like a total non-starter. Just don't watch him if you don't like the fact he's done gay porn. End of discussion. You don't need to make it into a big moral crusade.
Twitter, please, for shout out to you. Shout out Steve. You know, I'm owning up to it.
Dude, it's just...
I don't know how long these videos usually are supposed to go, but who knows? Fuck it, I might stream for an hour. Sonny, turn on TTS. Or is that a bad idea?
Has he got like a mental disability as well or something? I'm not... Seriously, because it's a bit weird. Yeah, the way he's acting is like not helping his case, to be honest. I guess that's just his style. It's his character. Okay.
Someone text me if that's a bad idea. But on a real note, I've been living under the threat of that coming out for like 2 years. Started social media, just kind of dicking around. Had that in my past. I'll tell you what, weight lifted off my shoulders. God is good. God is good. All the time. But weight off my shoulders, to be honest. You have some stuff in the closet, not... No pun intended there. But, yeah.
The kid Pocketbook who made the video... Oh, is that the person that shared it originally? Said he had to share it because he went to school for journalism.
How do I make
It's
money
retarded.
off depressed people?
Brandroid became a member. Brandroid celebrates
YouTube's
5
ever sound
months of
sketch.
membership. Did he act like this in his porn?
Okay, that's wonderful.
Dude,
How do I make money off depressed people?
What's curious is that Blippi did something similar, but he's still performing for kids. His brands didn't drop him. I'm confused.
Blippi. Oh, that's a child entertainment thing. I mean, if your content is... I mean, there needs to be a big, thick line between the two of those things, right? I don't know. I can't speak on the Blippi thing. I don't know enough about it. I think if your content is specifically geared towards kids... I don't know. That's just a trickier one. I need to know more about it before I can comment. I'm not getting into the Blippi stuff, okay? Blippi what on a guy? Wait, what? Okay, listen. We've got enough gay porno to deal with as it is, okay? Let's just leave it at that. But in any case, I mean, this guy is just streaming. Like, yeah, there's no case to answer to. He's done nothing wrong. I don't think that people are entitled to know all about your history and everything you've ever done in your fucking life, even things you end up regretting or not looking back on with much pride. Presuming he's not presenting himself like, if I would agree if he presented himself as like an anti-porn person without revealing that information, or talked at length about how bad gay porn is or something. But I just don't think he's that kind of creator. He's just a regular streamer who's just so happens to have done this in his past.
It came out. I mean, I tell you what, I was going and doing all this different stuff. I was going in the back of my mind, holy shit. And guess what? Holy shit was last night.
No, there's no. This is not journalism. Look. If it was, oh my god, this guy did gay porn. Oh wow, gossip. I wouldn't care. Literally couldn't say. No, gay retard. Oh my god. Your name is literally gay retard. It's so based. Getting one guy by you. Chud, listen, gay retard, okay? Of course. This is what I'm saying, I'm explaining.
Okay, that's wonderful.
You can mock whoever you
How do I
want.
make money?
Have a laugh,
off
sure.
depressed
I thought
people?
it was funny. $20 is $20. True. Thank you for the super chat. Listen here, gay retard, all right? No, in all seriousness, I'm all up for laughing at it. I laughed at it. When I covered this briefly when it came out, I thought it was kind of funny, and that was it. The problem I've got is people acting like there's some big crime that needed to have been exposed here, acting like he diddled someone or raped someone. It's absurd. There is no crime to answer to. It's just a funny, gossipy story. That's it. End of conversation. But obviously, unfortunately, some rightoids cannot resist turning every single thing that happens into some fucking moral crusade. Right? It's just, oh God, it makes me angry at the rightoids again. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, my gay porn is going to get leaked. Yeah. Okay, well, listen. If I'd done gay porn, I'd just fucking tell you. I'll get out of the way now, okay? And I'm going to tell you right now that I have never done gay porn. Sneeko was one example. There were others as well. If anything, I'd rather focus on the black... Oh, Sneeko's technically black, isn't he? Well, he's half. Half. Well, anyway.
And I have a lot of people to credit for. I'll be honest. Plan A was, and I will say candidly, was to probably probably to call it quits if this ever came out. But some people saved me. Shout out Banks. Shout out my parents. Like,
damn, he's getting emotional.
Shout out y'all. Like, I fucked up, but I'm changed.
Bro, what?
Yeah, that's about it though. Like, my original plan was, there's two things. One, either be delusional and think it's never gonna come out, or two, what's the plan after? The plan after was not very good. If I was alone and I was at my house, I probably wouldn't be talking to you right now.
Dude, it's so... Dude, this guy's done nothing wrong. The internet has pressured him to this point. It's just... Do you know what else? Having just spoken about the Keffel stuff too, there's people out there who've genuinely done something wrong that is worthy of criticism and condemnation and a response and explaining for that thing you've done.
Okay, that's wonderful.
So to see someone do it like this in this situation is so wrong to me.
People?
If Tales from the Trip gets a pass for liking chocolate queens, this guy gets a pass for liking chocolate kings.
Thank you for the $5. I mean, this drama's kind of died off, really. You know? So I didn't even really have any reason I just felt I had to. I felt this was so fucked that this guy was getting hauled over the coals for nothing. You know, it's just crazy to me. Oh, he's Christian. Oh, maybe it's a personal thing too. Yeah. If he's Christian, he probably recognizes that's an not a non-Christian thing to do, right? But if it was just that, that'd be fine. If he genuinely wants to repent for what he sees as sinful acts from his own religious perspective, that's up to him at the end of the day. But I feel like the pressure that's been applied has probably impacted it too.
Off depressed people.
People being mad about this is more gay than the gay porn itself.
Thank you for the £5. I mean, listen, I agree.
But the people at FaZe, Banks, especially,
how do I make money off
and my friends that I've made over
the pay to get drug money is disgusting. Of all the things we could shame people for, this seems like a damn good reason.
Thank you for the $5. Okay, if you think that's a shameful thing to do, and you wish to shame someone for that, then of course that's your discretion to do that, right? I just think that in this case, even if that's your perspective, it's a crazy thing to do because this guy is essentially like repenting. He's saying it was wrong. Isn't the point of shame to make someone recognize that what they did was wrong and change their ways? No? Listen, Nate. You tend to be quite fair, okay? I'm not saying that people can't talk about it. Okay? Talking about it's fine. But call it what it is. Fun gossip. This moral condemnation shit is pathetic and nonsense. There is no moral condemnation to be made here. Yeah, like he's not doing. I will shame him for what reason? Like the reality is, and this is the truth of some of you fucking retarded rightoids. You want to shame to make yourself feel better. That's what it's about. It's not about eliciting positive change in someone. You just want to feel good about being against the bad thing. You're like the leftoids. You're virtue signaling against the bad things. You're exactly the same as they are. Oh, I think that doing gay porn for drugs is bad. Well, clearly he agrees. He stopped doing it. What more do you fucking want, retard? Fuck me, you... Oh, my God, dude, I tell you. Oh, dude, it is... And the thing is, I think sometimes you probably get away with it because your cause is justified. Like, if it's like, you know, a genuine bad thing or they're still doing it, I'm with you. I'm with you all the way. Oh, look, there's some weird stuff happening at Pride. That's wrong. Sure, I'm with you. But in this case, you're so off the fucking mark. There's nothing there. The guy himself is saying it was wrong and he shouldn't have done it. What more can he possibly do? He clearly regrets it. He clearly is embarrassed by it. Yeah, I'm not saying that you can't have a laugh about it. I'm not even saying you can't have a pop at him. Do what you want. I'm just saying you're retarded if you're genuinely getting on your moral high horse about this and acting like he's done something wrong. That's crazy. Or he hasn't sufficiently repented for it or something, right? Like something wrong that he needs to apologize for or account for to the level like he's assaulted someone or something. Who are you arguing with? People in chat that are saying things that disagree with me. No one in the chat is disagreeing. Yes, they are. I can literally read it with my own eyes.
For the past couple years came and they saved me. I don't know what I was going to do, but... I don't know. Fuck it, we start streaming more often. I'm probably... Or quit, I don't know. One of the two. I don't know, what'd Kim Kardashian do?
You've been off on a day, you're
If I get one more
hallucinating.
text about Kim Kardashian, I swear that doesn't make anything better. I'm just kidding, but... I've been referenced to Kim Kardashian more often today than I have in the past 20 years of my life. Pretty cool. Wow. Awesome job. Love y'all. I don't know. I probably should end. That was cool, though. Okay. I'll be back streaming. I don't know. Well, I'll be back, just not in immediate, like tomorrow. Probably like the day after or something. Probably gonna hang out.
Bit retarded.
Pretty cool though. I don't know. Hey. I'd rather you know my flaws though, so it makes it easier. I don't want to be the poster boy.
My big oh, dude. I bet Kai Cenat had a rough needle of thread between appealing to his homophobic black audience and not being too hard on him. Anyway, I want to see Turkey Tom's video. I think Turkey Tom's video is probably quite illuminating. He's probably collected some good examples of stuff. I haven't really followed this that closely. I just know that a bunch of people have been, you know, super angry at this guy. Did he confirm he was a queerstitute? What's that? What's that? He's unbearable to what? Gay retard makes a good point. He's unbearable to what? Should have stuck with gay porn. Yeah, Bruce, drop him off. Oh, God. I don't want to be racialized, man, but fuck me. The black community has got some absolutely insane, virulent homophobia. And not just like, oh, you know, be a bit less promiscuous. I'm talking about like, yo, this dude sucked a dick. That's real bad. Okay, where's Turkey Thomas's video? Tom Dark. Tom Dark seemed to take a position on it. The sketch leaks. He says, who cares in the thumbnail. Yeah, I wanted to see Sneeko's take.
I did not have sexual relations with that man. I'm just kidding. I did. Possibly.
Also, hang on a minute. I'm sure Turkey Tom's going to mention it. Didn't Sneeko do some weirdo porn himself or something? There's images of him, like, I'm pretty sure someone sent me a picture of his penis before. in images that were clearly meant to appeal to a, you know, homosexual eye. Dude, I got news for you, okay? If you're a dude and you're getting naked pictures taken of yourself, that's getting jerked off to by guys, right? Guys are looking at that and making themselves come. Women are not generally in the same... You speak to a guy that does solo porno and shit, right? They are doing it for gay guys. At best, they'll ignore that fact, okay? Yes, they are. They are. They kid themselves that they're not, but the primary consumer of male pornography, no matter what you think, is dudes. Okay? Give me a fucking break. You really think a woman is looking at that and getting off on the whole? No, it's a bunch of gay dudes. Come on, don't be stupid.
He's gay, isn't he? Yep. And I was his biggest fan. That make me gay, don't it? Yep.
Things you're saying.
Given that Sketch is gay now, I thought it was appropriate to get my my gay little drink. Oh my god, it tastes so good. Oh my god, I'm so happy for you, Sketch. Oh my god. He's gay. It was the wee hours of the morning on July 8th, 2024. All was quiet on the Western Front until the leaks started coming. Sketch is being accused of being a gay OnlyFans creator before his fame. Started coming. Sketch is being accused of...
Sketch is being accused. It's fucking language is crazy. Like he's committed some crime, accused of something. These people are nuts. Address the BBC sucking allegations at once.
Being a gay OnlyFans creator before his fame. We have pictures of Sketch wearing some kind of leash device, pictures of him dressed up like Wonder Woman, and even pictures of him receiving some serious BBC therapy. He was slobbing on it better than most women can even dream of because, you know, he has one himself. He knows his way around.
Good night, Chad. I'm gonna Sketch in the ass.
What's going on?
This could have been a funny story. That's funny. There's comedy in that. If it was all comedy, wouldn't care. I'd be laughing along with you. People are taking it too serious.
Whether Sketch is gay, bi, or straight, why the f do you care what another man does, okay?
2 years ago, he was taking it up the ass and getting paid for it on OnlyFans.
Look at this, open and honest. That was me.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and discriminate nobody, bro. Like, we are
Hey.
all human at the end of the day.
Thank you, brother.
Based.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, this is a bit... I don't want to see it, okay? That's a bit much, isn't it?
Sketch is a content creator that's really blown up in the past few months. He collaborates with people like Jinxie and
At least put a bloody wig on. I mean, come on, dude. That's a bit much.
Queso and Kai Cenat. He exists in that sort of brain rot area of streamers, this new wave that's come up recently. I'm personally a fan of them. I think they're cool. And basically everyone knows him as the guy who looks like he may possibly have Down syndrome, and he has a lot of weird mannerisms as well.
Let me
Bro,
grip it. Hey,
correct.
someone get that guy. Someone get that guy. Someone's got to find out what's going on with him.
Oh yeah, because I got a bad shawty at the crib.
And the Chiefs are going to
Really?
recovery.
Yeah.
I thought you told me you were babysitting.
Well, it turns out before his fame, he was
Okay.
an LGBT OnlyFans creator. Literally,
Bro, come on,
he was
dude,
literally
that's-
slobbering on some.
You can see the fucking... The bulge, dude. No. Oh, God, man. That's not Gok. I don't think Sketch is trans. I think Sketch is like, you know, just a gay dude. Who... Look, some gay guys are a bit fruity. Would you believe it? Okay, it happens. Chud can't resist. Stop, guys. Oh my God, dude.
BBC, you would probably say. And this has become the biggest story among every streamer online, and even NFL players are like talking about this because Sketch plays Madden and he's like an integral part of that community.
Chud, I was bullied in Crewman's chat, so I need your take as a bi. I don't consider myself bisexual, okay? You don't want a cute guy sucking you off, right? I mean, if given the choice, obviously, you know, you'd rather have someone that you like to look at sucking you off than not, right? I think that's a meme question, isn't it?
Online. Now, when the news broke, it seemed like things could be pretty dire for Sketch.
You guys are going insane. What is this? Now, Mr. Chud, some people say the gayer the fruit, the sweeter the juice. That isn't a phrase. You've made that up for the purpose of that comment, I think. Do you agree or disagree?
Actually, people didn't know where he was. Even content creators were worried about him. And, you know, obviously this was kind of an embarrassing thing to come out for him. He never even talked about his past online publicly, and he definitely did not want people to know. So when people did find out, he didn't know what to do. We got these text messages between him and FaZe Banks where he's clearly distraught, and he feels like he doesn't really have any friends.
You awake? I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to involve you. Bro, what do you mean you're our boy? You didn't have to dip. You didn't involve us in anything, bro. You good? I'm over by the airport. I didn't know what to do. I'm so sorry. Bro, actual based humanity moment from FaZe. Is this FaZe Banks? That's actually based. That's actually a based moment. Come back. You're good, dude. The boys pulled me up and woke me up. They wanted to make sure you were good. You're good, bro. Come back. We're all here. You're the homie. I'll come now. I just needed someone to talk to. We're all posted. Come back. You need me to call you a car on the way. Dude, that's actually a very heartwarming moment, isn't it? You know? This dude is in the midst of some crisis over some stupid shit. Whoa, FaZe members are people too. I guess we're all pink on the inside. I don't think pink on the inside is a reference to like our shared humanity. I think that means something sexualized, to be honest. Isn't that to do with a black woman or something? I don't know. Anyway, come on, let's proceed.
Friends left. Banks asks if he's awake. Sketch says he's sorry and he didn't mean to involve all the FaZe guys. Thankfully, though, Banks is a good dude and just told him to come over so they could just have a chat and, you know, have a conversation, right? Because he is his friend and he doesn't really care about whatever he did in the past, especially because it's not like Sketch really did anything wrong. I mean, from the videos, I personally think he was doing it pretty well. Like, I'm just saying. But unfortunately...
Oh my god, dude! Not even I would say that. That's way too fruity. That's super fruity from Tom there. Jesus, man.
Seems like at the time something drastic may have been going down. Many people were implying that Sketch was trying to unalive himself or something along those lines. He was definitely going through some emotional distress, so it's a good thing that he had his boys behind him at the time, or else, you know, you don't know what could have happened. When something like this happens, it can feel like the end of the world, and if he...
Okay, listen, Nate. You're very fair. As a representative of the bigoted rights, I don't want anything bad to happen to this guy. The people pretend we can't talk about this and that everyone mentioning it is some deranged rightoid. I genuinely do not have a problem with people talking about it, okay? I don't even have a problem with people being critical of that behavior if they don't like it, if they think it's against their perspective, religion, whatever. Fine. The issue I have is turning it into some moral crusade and acting like, particularly when this guy is apologetic and obviously feeling bad about it, acting like there's more to say on that aspect. Like, he clearly is not happy with the fact he did it. He's apologizing for it and moving forward. And also, these claims that there's some issue with his content or something because of this is absurd too. Okay? But sure, I'm all up for having any... This guy posted porn on the internet. If people want to talk about that, that's their prerogative. Absolutely fine. It's this weaponization of shame shit that I find cringe. And what I consider to be a virtue signal. Oh, guys, I think gay porn's bad. Wait, no, I think it's really bad. Oh, I think gay porn's really, really, really bad, and you shouldn't do it. No, wait, guys, I think gay porn's really bad, actually. Yeah, we get it, okay? Jesus Christ. The lady doth protest too much, as they say.
If he didn't have his friends around him, I'm sure his mental state would have been completely ruined. He would have been completely f***ed up in the head, and, you know, who knows what could have happened. And thankfully, his online friends like Jinxie and Queso also had his back completely.
W. Banks, seriously,
What is this? What?
Yeah, it's good to see shit like this. And this is really sad. This is when he was leaving,
Jesus.
and
it's a bit much, isn't it? Jinxie, isn't it?
Sketch.
Okay, can we just... Okay, that is absurd.
Yeah.
Bro, dude. He left his iconic trainers and glasses behind. Come on, man. Crying over that is just pure comedy. That's crazy. And you can see he left his iconic Air Monarch trainers and homosexual glasses on the floor.
Sketch something something. I'm like, oh no, what happened? You know, did he kill somebody?
Gay overload.
Because that's what they was.
Make sure
That's what they was making it seem like. I was like, yo, did Sketch kill somebody? Is there a body in his basement? And then I looked and saw what happened, and I'm like, I don't care. Hey, if you want a genuine opinion on the situation, bro, who cares, man? As far as I know, there was no crime committed, no nothing that happened. And at the end of the day, chat, I'm a big fan of people doing whatever they want to do as long as you're not negatively affecting somebody else. That's my favorite thing in the world. And as far as I know, he ain't did nothing. So what? At the end of the day, he's still the same person he was before all this came out. And that person's a good dude, man. So, hey, chat, there ain't gonna be no different treating over here. I'm gonna still play games with him, still do everything, because you know what? Nothing happened, man. You know what I mean? Nothing happened.
You know, ultimately, I think this is really funny. Like, hey, let me suck your dick, brother.
What's up, brother?
But ultimately, like, at the end of the day, I think Sketch being gay is something that should have nothing to do with his current content, and I don't really care. Because he is famous, obviously it's going to be a bit of a scandal. People are going to be talking about it. But I could care less if he was, you know, slobbering on some Ugandan dong in his downtime, okay? It's just not my problem, really, and I don't think it should be anyone else's problem, frankly. If the guy is funny, then there's nothing else to really say about it. Now, if his content becomes about how he's gay or how he loves, you know, being gay, and he, like, becomes, like...
It's pretty terrible how just because it's a guy...
Dude, that is... Look, I think that women do get criticised for having done porn before, okay? That does happen. But I think that the tone of it is different, and that it would be absurd if you would see a woman apologising for having done porn. I mean, there was like one woman that kind of did that, but that seemed like more of kind of a grift to get into the conservative side, you know? More so than a genuine... like thing that happened, if you like. But generally speaking, a woman would not be held to that standard, or the pressure would be on. Like, could you imagine the you know, woman accused of having done porn? Chud is delusional. Tons of women have to do that. Okay, I can't think of a Twitch streamer that's now streaming on Twitch that's had to apologise for their pornography past. Adriana Chaychek. I mean, some still do porn now, like Morgpie and who is the cream pie princess that fucking Rich Campbell was knocking off? What's her name? Still is. What's her name? The one that fucking the one with the what is it called? You know what I mean? Mia Malkova. Yes, of course, yes. The one that Henry Resilient had a particular interest in for some reason.
Like LGBT,
but none of them, like, they get I'm not saying they don't get criticized. Obviously, they get criticized for that. I'm saying that they don't have to. It would be weird for them to issue an apology video, right? Mia Malkova of Placked Raw fame. Oh, yeah, sure. All I'm saying is, in this industry, the idea that you've done porn in the past would not be something that you're chased down on to apologize for if you're a woman, in the same way that seemingly has happened with this guy. And I cannot think of like a situation where it's like Adriana Chaychek answers to allegations of having done porn. I mean, I don't know, dude. It's just a bit much, isn't it?
Activist, I probably would stop watching, and it's not because that's what he does, it's because I subscribe to him to watch him like be a fucking idiot on video games and stutter and talk to OnlyFans girls and have fun, right?
You know, if you were gonna take me out of country, where would you take me?
I have to get to Hawaii. You know, the summer vibes.
I like that. But that is actually in the country.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
Who was making Sketch apologize? The pressure that he was under from multiple creators who were being critical of this, I think, was applying pressure. You were downplaying... No, I'm not that... I said that women do get hate for having done porn. I'm saying that the vibe of it is different. It's not an accusation like it's some criminal act. It's just, you're a whore, right? Whereas it wasn't you're a whore with this guy. It is you're accused of doing something that you must
that's wonderful.
Account for
But
some
how do I
people,
make
at least.
money off depressed people?
Anyone criticizing this guy should be forced to stay in
And women
India
get
for a
love as
whole
well.
week
What are you on
after No
about?
Nut November.
Go Queen. Yeah, suck that dick. Make that bag, honey. Thank you for the $5.
I don't follow him to have like a gay Pride Month streamer, right? And I think a lot of other people would unsubscribe too, if that was the case. But considering the fact that his content is probably not really going to change much past this point, I think he's going to be fine. Outside of his content, I really don't care what he does at all. But you know who does care? Sneeko, obviously. He's very passionate. He's cock watching him.
Yo, just the craziest thing about Sketch is I'm seeing everyone's like, Sketch is one of the most genuine dudes ever. He's genuinely, I don't know why it's the new Twitch word. He's genuinely one of the most genuine guys ever. No, he wasn't. No, he's not. He lied to you about his life. You're acting like it was like a long... 2 years ago, he was taking it up the ass and getting paid for it on OnlyFans. One of those genuine guys that he would have been straight up about his life. What a crazy thing to keep secret.
I mean, as a dude, it's kind of embarrassing to be seen sucking a literal, like...
Was he lying about his life? Did he say, I've never done porn before? Or that it was just an embarrassing thing that he didn't want revealed? I don't think he lied. Well, so what, when you start streaming, you've got to go through every embarrassing thing that you've ever done sexually. Anyway, you know, I first had sex when I was X age, and this happened, and then that happened. Dude, it's crazy. No, of course not. Hi, nice to meet you. I did gay porn once. What?
Penis. Like, I don't think that's a crazy take. Obviously, you know, considering the majority of the world is straight, when we see that happening, we're like, whoa, you had a penis in your mouth. That's like, wow. But I don't think that should be something that you really care about. Like, he can do whatever he wants. He's not doing anything wrong. It's just like, you know, he likes cum. He's just a guy. He's a cool guy. And on the side, he likes cum. And maybe Sketch genuinely doesn't do gay stuff anymore. You know, I don't know what's in this dude's mind. I don't know how it works. Maybe he went through some serious BBC therapy and he no longer needs it. He no longer needs to be, you know, in the presence of men in that way. Who knows? But he's a video game streamer. I don't see why Sneeko thinks that Sketch is obligated to disclose to anyone his sexuality or his past, especially considering the past that you have, Sneeko. I mean, you have an extremely embarrassing past online, a past that I think a lot of people will consider way more embarrassing than what Sketch had going on. So I really don't think you're in a position to speak about literally anyone's personal life at all. Are you so parasocially attached that you feel like you need to know what's happening in the private life of every single content creator, know their entire past? You need them to like...
Come on, Tom, this is lazy, mate. Oh, because he's having to go at Sneeko. Yeah, I mean, that's wonderful. Shit was funny
how do
for
I
a while,
make money
but
off depressed people?
Why is Sneeko acting as if he is his wife? Why do you need to know everything about someone's life?
You don't, but this is what I mean. This is what I'm talking about, right? It's like turning it into a moral crusade to bang a drum about. That's all it is. It's just like feeding a hunk of red meat to the audience. You know, it's like, I don't know, it's just nothing, there's nothing there, there's no meat on the bone.
Like, give you their Rolodex so you can see everyone they know and, like, make sure, like, oh, you know this guy? Now I can't hang out with you. Like, it's so brain dead, bro.
It was 2 years ago. 2 years ago. 5 years ago, I talked about, like, regrettably going to a swinger party and made jokes about it. To this day, they still bring it up. They're like, Sneeko. And then Sketch gets exposed for, like, being a gay OnlyFans star. It's in the past.
Yeah, but okay, I guess the difference would be that Sneeko is pushing himself as like a red pill thinker. So there is a more of a direct contradiction that exists. Listen, I would agree that bringing that up constantly, it's gotten old, okay? I don't really care that much about it anymore. So I would agree that, yeah, okay, maybe it's time to give that one a rest. Maybe play a different record, okay? But I think there is more of a direct contradiction in terms of lifestyle that you could point to that doesn't really exist because Sketch's content has nothing to do with his sexuality one way or another, you know?
Let it go!
Yeah, the reason why people bring it up with you is because you grandstand about everyone else, about how everyone else on YouTube is a loser, a cuck, a beta male, and it turned out you had gone to a swinger party to watch your girl's back get blown out by another man. No one even cared that you did that, by the way, until you became Andrew Tate Jr. And then people are mad at you about it because you're obviously a hypocrite. It's the hypocrisy of the entire thing that people really hate about you. It's not that you went to some cringe swinger party when you were 20 years old, right? Like, people would get over that.
You're a hero! You're so brave! You're so brave! What the f did he do that's brave? What did he do?
Wait, hang on a sec. I don't recall seeing You're Brave stuff, to my knowledge. It was more so just he was trying to engage and deal with the fact that a bunch of people were acting like he'd raped someone for having done gay porn, right? I don't think there was like a, oh, you're so brave for this. I think it was more like people were concerned at the reaction that it was getting and were thinking, and clearly he was at a bit of a mental moment disappearing from the house. And I think that people were concerned because he was having such a bad reaction to all of the shit that was being said about him, rather than it being like, oh, you're so brave, King. Yeah, take that, BBC. I didn't see that personally. It could exist, but I don't remember seeing that.
He got on OnlyFans, monetized off of it, and then hid it and pretended to be a to get fame. And
wait, hang on a sec. Did he hide it? Hiding it would be being questioned. I don't think he... Bro, this sets a crazy precedent that you've got to come out and say everything about your past. Right? I mean, what? That's crazy. If you don't mention something that's later revealed, you're hiding it, even if you don't talk about it one way or another. Yeah, it's just you didn't disclose it. I don't think you're obligated to disclose it. No, I just think this is crazy that you've got to disclose everything about yourself. It's stupid.
And now he's brave because he got exposed for it? What the f happened?
I haven't seen anyone calling Sketch brave personally, but if they are saying that, I feel like they're just sticking up for him because he's someone that they like, that they, you know, look up to as a content creator. And people like you are going to call him like a total degenerate who should burn in hell and say he shouldn't have a platform anymore, which is dumb, so people want to come to his aid. Now, there's another accusation people have made. They're claiming that Sketch is pretending to be autistic or something.
What's up, brother? What's up, sister?
I don't know if he's autistic. I haven't seen his autism diagnosis papers. I don't think he's ever personally claimed to be autistic. I think he just says that he has like tics, basically. Like when he gets excited, he does weird shit with his hands all the time. But I personally, even if he was like faking autism, I honestly wouldn't care, okay? Because first of all, faking disabilities is funny and hilarious and base, and everyone should do it more. And secondly, I'm not expecting Sketch to be the arbiter of morality in any way. I'm expecting him to be a funny streamer. And that's literally all that anyone else should expect too.
Like, it's good that he found God. If that's true, that's great. He's a Christian now. I'm very happy for him.
No one was saying he shouldn't have a platform. Well, okay. Were there not takes where people were like acting like he'd done something immoral from the content he was doing? Like, I mean, it was one person to be fair, but there was someone in this chat saying like, oh, it's wrong that he got a conservative audience or something. When it's nothing to do with like, politics directly. He's just a fucking funny spurg dude playing video games, right? Oh, Bruce was he? Okay, I'd not watched that part, but yeah, I mean that was probably more of an extremist view. I think some people were just moral frogging super hard about it.
One of the most genuine, brave heroes. Is this Bruce Jenner 2.0? You gonna give him an award? Is he gonna get a Nobel Peace Prize for sucking black dick properly? The f are we talking?
I'm sorry, no. A children's entertainer. You're acting like this guy is fucking, you know, kicking off the latest episode of CBeebies or something. Hey kids, da 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 da. I think he's like a child's entertainer, right? He's just more of a streamer, and obviously some kids inevitably are gonna watch him. I don't think he's specifically meant to be a child's entertainer. He's just a content creator.
Talking about.
Anyway, what's Sneeko saying?
Heroes. Is this Bruce Jenner 2.0? You gonna give him an award? Is he gonna get a Nobel Peace Prize for sucking black dick properly? The f are we talking about?
What's this got to do with who's Bruce? Oh, Bruce Jenner's that person that transitioned. Didn't they run someone over and kill them in a car? Is that the same person? I don't really know if that's relevant. I just, yeah, I don't know, man. This just seems like red meat to feed your conservative audience. I mean, look at all the win Sneekos in chat.
Hero? I saw all these people who have never said a word about Palestine since October 7th, bombed every day. Innocent children. We see it all over the timeline. Bro. They all see it. They're on the same Twitter app.
What was it I was saying about virtue signaling, guys? Bro, these people are just the same as the fucking leftoids they despise. They're the same. Exactly the same mentality.
We're all on. They see the kids getting bombed every single day. They don't say a word. Sketch takes it up the ass, and everyone says, you're the best person ever.
And this is the funniest thing about Sneeko. You know,
do not comment on the Sketch situation unless you've adequately tweeted about bombed Palestinian children, okay? We're going to be checking for the ratio. Bro, they're indistinguishable from the leftoid retards who they hate.
Those like 14-year-old white girls on Twitter who cancel people because they think that they don't support Palestine. They cancel people just because they don't talk about Palestine enough. They don't say it every day when they wake up. Support Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Oh my God. Free Palestine. Free Philistine. Like, that is what Sneeko is mentally. He is the Emily BLM on Twitter, okay? That is him. Like, these streamers are not political activists. Queso is not going to comment on the presidential election, and he shouldn't. He plays Fall Guys on live stream and screams like a lunatic, and that's all he does, and that's all I want him to do. Not only should you not expect these people to be talking about ongoing political conflicts because it's like a bad idea for them to even be involved.
I didn't pre-watch it. Listen. I do not pre-watch stuff. I tell you if I do. I don't. It's just obviously Tom and I have got a very similar way of looking at this. Or it's neither of those things. And it's actually the secret commentary group chats where we collude to plan drama and takes. So we've got a unified front. I will not say more on it.
Not only should you not expect that, you should encourage them not to, because they're not going to be informed.
Dude, I actually don't speak to Tom that much. We seldom speak. But the last thing he sent me was fairly recently.
That's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
You are quite Chud, have you ever heard of Jimbo and Side note, can you have a non-PayPal option with a 12-year-old so I don't have to remember my password? Creators The Stand and Nicolina 777.
Mr. No Thanks. Thank you for... I don't know what that is, but that could be interesting to cover. Thank you for the $5. Nip Frost. You're quite the swell fellow. Side note, can you have a non-PayPal option next time? Still have to remember my password. Thank you for the $5. I don't know how to do that. Maybe we can figure that out. Thank you very much for the $5. The last thing Tom sent me was recently, and it was some random video. It was an AI video of Mr. Beast saying the N-word. Right? There is no cabal. There is no fucking... there's nothing like that. I just remember there was some fake leaked messages of some fake group chat, and people believed it was real, and were like, oh my God, look at what these guys are saying. Oh, so they're all colluding. People are so retarded, dude. It's crazy.
They're not going to have the right take, and even if they have the right take that you personally agree with, they're not going to be informed enough to like have coherent debates about it or know what the f they're talking about. They're video game streamers, and that's all they do, and that's what you should let them do. You shouldn't expect anything else. Not everything leads back to Israel and Palestine. Like I honestly can't tell if this is what Sneeko truly thinks because he's that stupid, or if he's just trying to drum up Twitter attention. Which I mean, if he's drumming up Twitter attention and that's it, he's baiting people. It's working. I mean, being the contrarian is working in terms of raw exposure to people. But I don't think it's positive exposure. You're all frauds who want brand deals. Yeah, they make YouTube videos. They don't need to weigh in on the bunker buster allegations. They just don't. Now, some of the jokes being made about this are pretty funny. Like, I can't deny it. I've liked a few of these tweets. I've definitely engaged in this myself. It's funny.
It's in my ass, brother.
But Bruce Drop 'Em Off also gave some actual takes about this, where, in my opinion, he showed himself to be more likely to have Down syndrome than Sketch. Like when he said that Sketch is a danger to children.
It's not about you being gay, gang. It's about you not telling nobody and hiding it and coming a whole different alias. Like you're a new person.
Dude. Okay, you're creating an... Okay, the reality of this is the take is you can't be gay. That's the reality of it. Because either you don't tell anyone and you're hiding it, and in that case you're being deceptive for some nefarious purpose, or you say that you're gay and all of a sudden you're pumping, you're talking about it to a child audience about being gay, and you therefore influence. Like, you can't win. You literally cannot win. This is an impossible puzzle to solve. Either you don't talk about it and you're being nefarious and secretive. You do, and you're putting it in their face to turn the kids gay. So the only choice is to not be gay. Which isn't, I mean, dude, listen, I like to talk about some of the weird, wacky shit that I see at the extremes of this. But I would never think that someone should, like, dude, it's like, I feel like I'm back in the 80s again. It's like old school homophobia,
That's not cool, bro. At all. You got kids that watch you, gang. My little brother watch you, bro. And I'm not allowing him to watch you no more.
Whereas Sneeko somehow managed to make this about Israel, Bruce Drop 'Em Off has made this about, like, but the kids, think of the children, as if he actually cares about that. And then he also managed to make it about how, like, black people are oppressed online somehow.
So everybody that's, oh, yeah, he's still my mans. Of course he's still y'all mans because he bring y'all a paycheck.
Oh, Kilo the Giant, you know, straight facts what you're alluding to there. I just wonder if it had been straight porn, if they're the same expectation. If it was straight porn, it wouldn't even be a fucking drama. Okay? No one would care. If he banged a couple of birds for OnlyFans, it would be not a single... It would not be the same. No fucking way. It's obvious, you know? It would be like, yeah, man. Oh, based. Oh, you slam some pussy for money. Great. Good on you,
Y'all
King.
gotta save his face. Look how brandable he is. Brandable. Nigga can do sex work. Brandable. You can't say nigga, though. It's not brandable. White folks can get on cam by black dick and go announce it in the NFL game, but a real deal nigga who play Madden all day with the green screen and sweating this shit gets no love. I don't know his name, chat, but I'm fighting for all black creators at this motherfucking point like I've been doing.
Bruce, you know that Aisha Speed and Kai Cenat are like some of the most famous people online, right? Like they are so famous. Just because they don't want to talk to you doesn't have anything to do with race. They are black themselves. You just suck personally and people don't like you because you're...
Yeah, Kai Cenat, remember that recently, because Bruce dropped him off, I remember this like big thing where he was slating Kai Cenat as he was leaving Twitch and went to Kick. He's such a wretched little... Oh, dude, I need to be careful of what I say so I don't get banned, okay? But he used moving to Kick as an opportunity to shit on people like Kai Cenat. And then when he was moving from Kick to go back to Twitch, he tried to get back in the good books of Kai Cenat by apologizing to him whilst like slating the people from Kick. He's black race huckster grift maxing. It's so transparent what his game is, you know? Oh, Stylo spitting facts too. Kai Cenat started a riot in New York and Twitch let him rock. A white creator could not do that. Didn't they give him some award? Or no, that was the Streamer Awards maybe, which isn't really Twitch, but in any case, he wasn't meaningfully punished for that. Dude, he didn't even get banned for a day for that. That was mental. He caused the situation that resulted in 1,000 NYPD officers having to be called to deal with a riot. Anyway, let's not get into that right now, okay? We've got enough anti-black sentiments that we don't need to... Okay, relax. But yeah, in any case, it's, Bruce Dropomoff is definitely playing the game there in terms of trying to appeal in that respect. Oh god, dude, it's so obnoxious, dude.
You're a shithead. Like Kai Cenat and Aisha Speed are way more famous than Queso and Jinxie. They just are. Like they are way more famous than them. But somehow because Sketch is famous, it has to do with him being a white dude, and because people forgive him, it's also because he's a white dude. Like what the fuck are you talking about? And then you have his chat over here, like facts, bro. That's actual facts. Bruce, the only honest one on the whole internet. He speaks the truth. Like what the fuck are you talking about? You're bro. You have one brain cell. If you watch Bruce drop him off in 2024, you have...
Tom's getting close to the low IQ claim. Oh, one brain cell. Not many IQ points in one brain cell, is there, Tom, eh? The reality is, this is going to sound racialized, okay? There is absolutely an issue of homophobia amongst, like, the black rap community, right? Very a very respect culture-based thing. All that's linked into it, you know? You're seen as a lesser man if you like being gay.
Have a subhuman IQ. You are below a cat, okay? You have the IQ of a fucking slug. There are no functioning brains in that chat to agree with this take whatsoever. It's not even like, maybe if he had like a take that was coherent or something and it made sense, I would be like, okay, you know what? I disagree with him, but that's you know, that makes sense. You're just dumb. You don't even know what you think. You're a moron.
You got kids that watch you, gang. My little brother watch you, bro. And I'm not allowing him to watch you no more because you're just trying to cover this shit up. Like, it's okay for you to be gay. Nobody cares, bro. Nick, I did a stream with Brandon, a barber. If you think I'm homophobic, think that. I don't give a But all that sex, I know that's going to become a troll because y'all troll about the P. Diddy, all that shit. I don't give a Y'all don't take like this serious with kids. And that's why they end up gay at 11 years old. That's
Bro, is he really comparing this guy to P. Diddy? Did I hear that correctly? P. Diddy, the guy that like beat his partner and like, you know, put pressure on her to engage in crazy sex action shit, bro. What the fuck, dude? That's crazy. That's not what he said. What did he say there? Did I miss it? I thought he was making a comparison to P. Diddy, suggesting that he wouldn't let, you know, his little brother engage with P. Diddy stuff because he's a bad dude. I could have it wrong. Let's go.
Because y'all don't give a f. But all that sex, I know that's going to become a troll because y'all troll about the P. Diddy. All that, I don't give a f. Y'all don't take like this serious with kids. And that's why they end up gay at 11 years old. That shit don't make no sense.
But Sketch doesn't even...
It may be... Okay. It may... Okay, let's not be racialized. Let's just relax. I could be wrong. I thought he was comparing to P. Diddy. I accept that I might have misunderstood what he said, okay? Anyway.
Talk about it. He didn't want to talk about it. His content is not about being a sex worker. It's about Madden. So realistically, the only way that these kids would actually find what you're talking about is by watching your stream and seeing you talk about it. And I love all these streamers acting like they're a good influence on kids or something, like they're like amazing role models. I would actually argue that Bruce is a much worse influence on children than Sketch is, because all Sketch did was not come out and say that he did a bunch of gay shit. Okay, which is like, who cares? Bruce has literally engaged in illicit activity on live stream by smoking a little weed. And I know everyone says, oh, weed's not that big of a deal, okay? But if you're promoting it to 9-year-olds and making it look cool to 9-year-olds, maybe they will start smoking weed. I don't think children should be doing any drugs whatsoever. I mean, come on, Bruce, don't you think it's a bad idea to be engaging in illicit substances when you have a bunch of 9-year-olds watching you? When 9-year-old Timmy watches you, who he somehow looks up to, I don't know how his parents failed him to that point, but he does look up to you, he might think it's cool and go try it for himself.
I mean, to be honest, Bruce has got, you know, probably a lot of black viewers, young black viewers, probably a lot of fatherless households. Okay. Now, come on. That was low-hanging fruit. Easy. Too easy.
And become a lazy stoner who makes content like you. You see, this can go both ways. And as soon as someone says, think of the children, literally anything they do can and will be called into question, and it should be. Like, I don't care that Bruce smokes weed, but if he's gonna like come after Sketch, who he sucked a dick 2 years ago and now it got leaked and he didn't want to talk about it in the first place, right? If you're gonna come after him for doing something, I mean, as an adult, between consenting adults, it's harmless, right? If you're gonna come after him for that, I think people should come after you for literally anything bad you've ever done in your life. But I think Bruce probably barely believes what he's saying anyway. I think he just wants to be clipped on Twitter so people will talk about his dying name. He's like Sneeko, where he just has to be like a contrarian about everything. I don't even know why I'm trying with this guy. His brain is in the gutter. I don't know. I don't know why I'm attempting in the first place.
Okay.
Well, the thing is like, I feel like Tom is saying it's contrarian. I wouldn't say it's contrarian because it's like they're appealing to their core audience, you know? Like, Sneeko and Bruce know that they've got to give the correct take in order to satisfy their audience. And you know, I know that particularly they don't really, the lefties don't really pay me much attention anymore. I'm a lost cause to them. But you know, early on, as I was kind of like stating opinions about certain things I didn't like, it was like, oh, you're doing that to appeal to the right-wing audience. And it's like, I'm just saying what I think. I'm more than happy to say something that might upset this particular component, that particular component. Whereas with like Bruce and Sneeko, generally speaking, they're going to have to sing the party line of whatever the kind of like rightoid perspective is, if you like, you know? I mean, you know, to be fair to Nate was complaining about this earlier. I guess Bruce isn't really, he's like socially a rightoid, but I think he's like culturally, like maybe, well, it's a bit mixed, I guess. He's obviously anti-gay, but he's very woke on race politics, right? That's a bit of an anomaly, though, because you get these people that are super hardline on race politics, but all the other perspectives they had are socially, and in some cases, politically, like, conservative, right? A black DNC voter. So, yeah, I would agree that to call him a rightoid is reductive and not quite right, okay? So that's not the right way of framing it. But in terms of, like, a social conservatism, that's the take they've got. Yeah, listen, Nate, I agree with you, okay? I retract the claim that it's just rightoids. I'm just using it as a simplistic and lazy term. Socially conservative. It's a social conservatism aspect. Exactly, yeah. They're Republican about the gay shit. Nate won. Now listen, got to be fair in all matters. But yeah, sure. So in any case, I think that, you know, I mean, would Sneeko or Bruce Dropomoff ever defend a gay person? Ever? No, they wouldn't, no matter what circumstances along those lines, you know? It's like they're stuck in that take and they can't move from it.
Okay, yeah. Oh, he's cool. What, he was going to kill himself because he's gay? Oh, I've heard that one before. I was going to kill myself because DMs got leaked. Shut up. Like, look at how dirty these shoes are, chat. But oh my fucking God. How many back shots he took in these? Be honest. How many bodies did these shoes see? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. The shoes and the glasses.
And what's even more hypocritical is that Bruce and Sneeko both claim to be religious and love God. I hate to break it to you guys, but one of the most important parts of pretty much every religion, especially Christianity, is forgiveness and repentance. When someone does something bad, you're supposed to forgive them. You're supposed to say, hey, you did something bad. I'm going to pick you back up off your feet. I'm going to teach you how to not do it again.
I thought it was, I see this isn't pre-watched. I thought it was going to go down another line. I thought it was going to be like, you got to love everyone or some stupid shit like that, right? What is it they say? Hate the sin, but not the sinner or something. But in any case, I mean, this is a very valid point. I completely agree with this. This is true. He's repented. You know, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a religious guy. But I think that in saying that stuff, would that not be adequate? I mean, only in his head he knows what he thinks about it is sketch. But would that not be adequate to satisfy God's, you know, requirement for forgiveness and repentance or something, right? Surely that would be adequate for God. Like, if it's good, like what I'm trying to say, if it's good enough for God, surely it's good enough for you, right?
And I'm not going to hold this against you forever. Not that what Sketch did is even bad, I don't care, but if from the religious perspective you think that being gay is wrong, it's against the Bible, then you should be willing to forgive him. If you believe that being gay is bad...
That's what I'm saying, Starlet. Only he knows in his own head, right? But presuming he is honestly saying that and he believes that in his head, obviously there's some religions where you got to take it further, but if you just believe that, that should be enough.
Then you holding it against him forever is letting hate into your heart in a very real way. And that is actually demonic. The godly thing to do, the principled thing to do, would be to forgive him for his sins and allow him to move on and have a better life where he's not engaging in that anymore. Instead of holding it over his head forever like all of you want to do. Because you want to farm Twitter impressions, you are not actually religious, you don't give a you just want attention. You just want to shit on a guy for being gay. I mean, think about it this way. Sneeko was less mad at Dr. Disrespect for sexting a minor than he is at Sketch right now. How insane is that? Like, this guy is brain rotted.
Dude, that is such a good point. And it's true that a lot of these people have concocted narratives in order to do apologia for Dr. Disrespect, despite the fact he said he did something really bad, right? And they, bro, it's such a good point.
Okay, this guy's brain rotted. Bruce Dropomoff is brain rotted, and anyone who like thinks that this is a serious problem has like no brain cells left. I think. I'm sorry. It's the truth. It's the truth. Oh, but why doesn't Sketch talk about Israel? Why would he ever talk about Israel? He plays Madden. Why should you expect that?
Dr. Disgusting, says Valkyrie. Yuck, says Pokimane. Everyone hates you, but as soon as that second hits midnight, then she can sign up on OnlyFans, sell her body. And then everyone's going to parade around and say, you go, queen. You're an independent girl boss.
The thing is, I mean, this is a fine point to make. And I do think there's a weird hypocrisy where if someone is 18, they're considered able to do porn and stuff. But the problem is we don't know how old the person that Dr. Disrespect spoke to is. So we're assuming that the person is 17 in order to give a more beneficial narrative to Dr. Disrespect. So it's just... Great point, but how do you know they were 17? You don't. You're being endlessly generous to this dude when you would have thought that if he had anything he could say that would make his case better, he would have said it, and he didn't, you know? So, very cringe behavior.
Hey, clown world. I don't know everything about Dr. Disrespect, but what is the, like, let's break it down. Pokimane pretty much does softcore for 14-year-old boys. Her audience is 95% men who are jerking off the entire stream. Boogie.
Wait, so is the audience for kids, or is it 95% men, first of all? And secondly, this is a crazy take about Pokemon. Pokemon certainly does like a little bit of sexualized pictures here and there on a Twitter. It's kind of like thirst traps more than anything else. But I don't think that Pokemon does content specifically for people to jerk off to in terms of her Twitch streams. There's like, why? I mean, you obviously have to talk about Pokemon because that's just in the tweet, I guess. But like, there's plenty of people that do way worse. What happened to an editor? Oh God, that was funny, wasn't it?
Pokey!
Classic.
I want to poke you, Pokey! Most of them are teenagers. Most of them are underage. It doesn't even matter to them. Because Twitch is 13 plus. So they're okay if you're 13 years old, edging to Pokemon all day. But if Dr. Disrespect texts a girl who's 17 years old, 11 months, 364 days, 59 minutes and 59 seconds, he's the worst person ever. Why?
Oh, he's got a soundboard.
Someone tell me how that makes any sense. And as soon as that second goes away, she's a everybody cheers.
Now, because he had seen everything going on, Sketch obviously felt like he needed to respond to this stuff, and he did end up firing a stream and responding, where he had a pretty good take on the whole thing.
Elephant in the room, I got a haircut.
Even in this situation, he's able to make jokes about it. Very based. Very, very base Sketch. Based God.
Where's your stream deck? Oh, funnily enough, I actually went to the camera store today and asked about camera. I mentioned it earlier. I think I'm going to be upgrading soon.
Sketch at it again. And he doesn't even deny it. He doesn't, like, claim that what happened didn't happen. He owns up to it.
Wasn't planning on doing this today, but I guess so. Okay, I'll start from the top. Look at this. Open and honest. That was me. That was me. It's okay, though. I will tell you what. Okay. 2 years ago, I did some stuff. I'm sorry if you've seen some of the stuff. You know, I'm a changed person. This is going worse than I thought it was. So 2 years ago, I did not have sexual relations with that man. I'm just kidding. I did. Possibly. Cat's out of the bag.
And in this video, he says that the reason that he engaged in homosexual activity is because he was dealing with some addiction problems at the time, which led him to do some pretty serious things for that addiction. I assume that addiction was for like drugs, not being gay. Maybe he was sucking ding-a-lings, so to speak, for money to pay for drugs. I don't really know. You can tell he's kind of nervous in the video. He doesn't really know what to say. And realistically, what is he even supposed to say? And he seemed to know that eventually this would come out and it would come back to bite him a little bit. I mean, he was doing OF stuff publicly at some point a few years ago, right? Not even that long ago, like 2 years ago. So obviously it's going to come out at some point, given how popular he's become. And it did. But apparently his plan, if it did come out, was to basically off himself.
I'll be honest. Plan A was, and I will say candidly, was to probably probably
Wait,
to call it quits if this ever came out.
Bro. I missed that. I missed the suicide baiting. Fucking hell, dude. Bit much, isn't it?
But some people saved me. Shout out Banks. Shout out my parents. Like, shout out y'all. Like,
that's why I was so emotional. Okay, I get it now.
But
I know why I altered now.
I'm changed.
You know, all of these fake religious people like Sneeko probably would have laughed if this dude killed himself. They would probably be pissing on his grave. I have no faith they would have even felt bad for him at all. They would be like, well, that's what you get when you worship the devil. Have fun in hell. It's ridiculous. Now, this guy named Tyreek Hill also posted about this. He said that Sketch played everyone. He played everyone, guys. He owned everyone. He pretended not to be gay and he turned out to be gay. But if you look into this guy's past, Tyreek Hill, he's in no position to call anyone out for literally anything. When he was in college, his girlfriend, who was 8 weeks pregnant with his child, told the cops that he beat her. She said she was choked by him, punched in the stomach, keep in mind she's pregnant, and in the face, which is a horrible thing to do to anyone, especially your girlfriend, especially your pregnant girlfriend who is currently carrying your child. As a result, he went to jail for the night, and he was dismissed from all college football programs at the school he was at. He later pled guilty to these charges and got 3 years of probation. This is the caliber of person who is willing to say something negative about Sketch. Like, how come everybody who's calling him out somehow has like a horrible skeleton in their own closet and is and if you really feel betrayed by Sketch somehow, I'm sorry, but you are parasocially brain rotted and your opinion means basically nothing to me. You are more than Sketch's side profile. Sketch is not some spokesman for political issues. He's a YouTuber and he doesn't personally owe
Listen, if people are saying that that's wrong, I don't know what the fucking deal with that guy is, okay? Too many black people in one video.
Owe you anything. He doesn't owe you an explanation for who he is now, who he will be, who he used to be, unless he did something genuinely horrible, like, I don't know, hiding a body in his basement. But he didn't do that. He's just kind of gay, or he is gay. I don't know, whatever he is. He's that, okay? Who cares? You don't know him, you just watch his YouTube videos. This parasocial attachment of like, oh man, this is such a letdown. How could he be gay? It's so cringe. Like, dude, you don't know him anyway. Why are you idolizing this guy? The only good thing to come out of this is ultimately now Sketch doesn't have to live in fear of this coming out, and he can, you know, be honest about who he is, and he knows that his career isn't going to be ended by it coming out that he's gay or was gay, whatever was going on. Okay, I don't know how you used to be gay and now you're not. Never heard of that, but you know what? To each their own. Okay. The other good thing is that the memes are pretty funny. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you like this video. If you like it, leave a like. If you disliked it, leave a dislike. Leave a comment down below with your thoughts on how I'm based or cringe, and I will see you in tomorrow's video.
That was good. I don't need to link Tom's channel. You know Tom, don't you?